Okay, I saw this post that says rank these Magnum Opus albums and everything like that. So starting at the top, Mariah Carey Butterfly. I've talked about this album so many times, so I'm gonna try to speed run through it because I know some of y'all are tired. So some of my favorites on this: Butterfly the song, Majestic, Wonderful, That Bridge, That Whistle, I Ascend every single time. 4th of July, lyrically, is one of Mariah Carey's best songs. Baby Doll, yeah, whenever she said, but do you care for me beyond idolization, that whole bridge moment. Her and Missy Elliott ate on Baby Doll. The Roof is a fan favorite. I think that's a great song. Honey as a lead single is absolutely insane. And I also have to talk about Breakdown, because what she was doing with Crazy Bone and Wishbone and the way that, you know, she was getting into their cadence. Music video is her best music video in my opinion. And then we also have to talk about Outside, her talking about being biracial. Basically, I think this is Mariah Carey's best album because you're getting her best in terms of the vocal layering and stacking on this, and the way that she fills out the songs is absolutely insane. It was next level. Her songwriting on here, she's getting very personal, talking about Derek Jeter, divorced with Tommy, being biracial. She covers a lot of great things. Close My Eyes is a great example of this, talking about her childhood. And I also think that the productions on here were really good. I think that this album has aged fabulously. I think that's Mariah Carey's best album, and it's my favorite album of all time. Okay, so that's some thoughts on Butterfly. I adore the album. Number 2, I thought about it. I'm going to put The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill number 2. Yep, I'm going to do it. So this album has no skips, okay? When we're looking at that song that she did with Mary J. Blige, they were singing their ass off, okay? That was a really good song on this album. And then you had Everything Is Everything, which was just a phenomenal song, kind of the musical tension you hear in Everything Is Everything. I think that was an excellent song. And then Nothing Even Matters featuring D'Angelo. Yeah, that's the best song on the album. That's the best song on the album, okay? Do Wop That Thing. I know it's like her most popular song, or one of her most popular songs, but I enjoy it. Like I said, I think X Factor is overrated. People act like that's her best song. That's not even top 5 in the album, if you ask me, okay? So you had that. Every Ghetto, Every City. I love Every Ghetto, Every City on this album, so I want to take a moment to appreciate what she was doing there. Like, yeah, like she just got into a lot of different bags on this album and everything. She ain't shit for basically saying she did everything, because I believe that shit. And then, you know, they sued her and they got their rights, and that's why she can't perform any of these songs the right way. She got to remix it and shit, and she's 3 hours later to the fucking concert anyway. But yeah, no skips on it. I think it's a good album for that time, respectfully. So I put that at number 2. At number 3, I'm going to put Lemonade by Beyonce. Yeah, I like this Beyonce album a lot. Okay, I really do. And so some favorites on here. I think Daddy Lesson's probably best song on the album. Okay, Love Drought is a fan favorite. It probably deserves a little bit more appreciation. The production on there I thought was so cool. I always love Sorry. Okay, like that whole bridge. She wasn't fucking around. She said, I left a note in the hallway. Get your shit together. Okay, like she ate on that song. Hold Up, I think, is a really refreshing song to listen to as well. And you also have to give some appreciation to stuff like Pray You Catch Me, you know, saying I can taste the dishonesty to All of Your Breath. First song on the album is crazy. I think All Night was great. I wish it would have been the real closer for this album, but no, she had to shoehorn information there. I get it was a successful song for her. I believe it was number 1. However, All Night was the perfect way to end the album. Wise formation there. And lastly, we have Ray of Light by Madonna. I've said this before and I'll say it again, but I do not like this album and everything like that. And some Madonna fans are like, oh, you just hate Madonna and everything like that. I have been honest about my opinions on Madonna and everything like that. I have given multiple albums of hers a fair shake and just went in with no expectations, and she keeps making bad albums. So what the fuck do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? You have that, you have the fact that she can't sing for fucking shit. I'm being honest. I'm trying to be as objective as possible. If the album's not good to me, the album's not good to me. I don't know what you guys want me to say. Confessions didn't hit, fucking Like a Prayer didn't hit, this album didn't hit. What else do you want me to do? I keep being disappointed by her work, okay? So I'm just gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest, okay? And this album, I was excited for it. People compare it to Butterfly. People compare it to Velvet Rope by Janet Jackson. Okay, I was excited. You know, I think she just had her daughter. I think she was getting into Buddhism or one of those religions. Okay, she was exploring. This album, it was just a great disappointment. I think I maybe saved 1 song or 2 songs on this album. I have not went back since then. Her vocal performances on here were not great. And then whenever we're looking at the songwriting on here, it just felt like it didn't have the substance that I was kind of hoping for. So you had that as well. Songwriting on this album, yeah, it just, I don't know, like this album, you know, production wise, I don't know, it just felt like an empty abyss. I was just waiting for to be really impressed in this album, and like I said, maybe a moment or two, but you know, gun to my head, I couldn't tell you what those songs were. And Ray of Light, the song, I've said this before, but they really let her record it with that awful fucking vocal and go home. That's never gonna sit right with me. Album cover 8 though, album cover 8, I'll give her that. This era 8, this album, however, is not good. And so, I don't know. I guess I'm going to listen to some more Madonna albums and everything like that. You know, I'm trying to pay respect to those who have paved the way in the industry. Like I said, Madonna gives a good tour. Okay, I saw one of her tours. She can perform. I'll give Madonna 10s where 10s are due. But if I don't like the song, if I don't like the album, I'm going to tell you guys, hey, I think this is not good for this specific reason and everything like that. And I'll be honest, against my bias and everything like that. Yeah, are there some biases against her? Yeah, probably. But I can, you know, forgive some of that if she were to make some good music. And I'm not really hearing that. I'm not really hearing that from her. So I don't know what you guys want me to do. You know, she's a good single artist. The albums, however, are not hitting for me. So let me know what you guys think down below.